While everyone's attention is consumed on the most hyped Kaguya of the Future anime, which is actually a wholesome and cozy show, not going to lie, or the next waifu for this season, hidden in the depths of the ocean lies Summertime Render, a murder mystery. Oof, only bad ASMR and the words murder mystery can tingle my ears, but you are in for a treat, my friend. Because with the power of the future side, that is, I read the manga, I'm going to tell you all about the anime. You must certainly wait 12 episodes before you start watching it. And so here's why you must skip your dentist appointment to watch Summertime Render. Play those cicadas noises, boss. Summer, beach, dead girl, badly censored hand, Summertime Render starts grim. The girl people thought drowned in an accident was actually killed. Murdered in cold blood? Only Shinpei can tell. Using his Tyrant Eye and Natsuki Subaru's technique to loop through time, he needs to figure out this puzzle. Sounds exciting, predictable, easy to mess up? Yes, it does, but as pleasant as surprises can get. Was that a panty shot? That was a panty shot, then those Japanese, but hey, a harsh breeze, sun's blazing on the sky, it is summer, it's bound to happen, I suppose. Those who catch the shadow disease that sprouts from the island are bound to die, according to this old man. If someone catches it, they'll see a vengeful shadow of themselves determined to kill its owner, like an evil doppelganger. But what a silly story, this old man must be quite senile. There it is, one shot, two, who are you, and bang, protagonist dies. He's back, reliving the same day, going through the same events, meeting the same people and having the same conversations, all while keeping his memories intact. A good old time loop with a tiny little twist being that each time he loops, he goes forward a couple of hours compared to the previous loop. And he dies again. That's the trio. Every time Shinpei dies, the time loop activates. A rather common gimmick in time travel stories, but straightforward enough to not complicate things more than they will inevitably be, since a time loop based story will always get tangled. It gets the job done and lets you focus on the important part of the story. And what are those parts? The shadows appear to be sentient beings, likely more capable than humans, so they can morph into anybody, that seem to have a specific goal they need to achieve. That's part of the mystery. They are after something, and it's up to Shinpei to figure that out, unless he'd rather die over and over again. Which leads into the question of why is he caught in this time loop? Well, that's part of the mystery you might want to solve yourselves, because should you want to pick up the hints and solve part of the mystery, you can. Summertime Render raises a ton of questions. What causes this time loop? Why does his dead friend appear into his time loop visions? What does she know about those shadows? Who are you, crazy lady? What are the shadows? Who are the shadows? How are the shadows? When a mystery story makes you ask questions every chapter, minute, episode, you know you found copper. Gold is too mainstream. Shapeshifters that also have access to that person's memory is a fundamental recipe for suspense. Shinpei's stepsister could be a shadow. His good-looking childhood friend, a shadow. An old lady minding her own business, too suspicious. Even Shinpei himself could be a shadow. What a twist that would be. It gets to some parts where you don't know who's who to believe and who to be mindful of, and it's fucking great. I have a soft spot for small town village mysteries with a bit of horror in them. The setting instantly creates this intimate atmosphere that I can easily let myself fall into. When you take away the crowds, the busyness of a city, the traffic, the tall buildings, the modernity really, you're left with this cozy and slightly unsettling place. Everyone knows each other, is familiar with each other, there's only 700 people on the whole island, but there's also only one police officer. If something goes wrong, well, not much can be done. But the setting also benefits the cast. There is this thing with manga and anime where a group of friends will always have a tighter bond and a more honest relationship if they come from a small village, town, or in this case, a small island. It's the law, and so it creates a comfortable mood where it gets easier to understand and accept the main characters, and they don't take that for granted. What's the most important element of a mystery story? Well, it's characters, but also suspense, clues, obscurity, and boy does it not shy away from those. It has one of the most engaging atmospheres since Higurashi, and it's gripping. No info dump, no tedious exposition, show don't tell seems to be its anthem. And I could tell the same thing about this crazy animation, it is stunning. The flow of visuals is magnificent, turning every minute into a treat for the eyes. It ticks all the boxes and more. Why? It's going to be a full adaptation. No more waiting for a sequel, no more you'll find out in the manga, you get to come along the journey and reach the destination too. So yo ho matey, forget about whatever a Disney Plus is, raise your black flag and set sail.